What's good, YouTube? Crown Jewel from Crown Jewel Boxing, back with a gem. Well, like most days, today I started my day with Cam and Mace's podcast. It is what it is. Very entertaining. Shit funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Their interaction, their chemistry, I mean, it's hilarious to me. But this morning, in particular, was a boxing guest on. And, you know, I'm a boxing geek. And I really like that podcast, so that made it that much better. And just so happened, it happened to be the very controversial, as of late, Teofimo Lopez. And they went there. They asked him about the banana and the monkey comment that he made about Tank and Bud, you know what I mean? And, Mace was on fire today. Cam didn't mince no words, came right at him. But I have to say, Teofimo Lopez, confirmed what I said. When I said I didn't believe, he was doing what he was doing to be racist, I think he actually sees it as a marketing strategy, and that's basically what he said. He was trying to get a reaction and sell a fight. I still don't like it. Still don't think it's a good idea. Still think that there are people out there who don't take kindly to stuff like that and don't see it as a game. But again, that's his marketing strategy. He's into that WWE storyline. I guess he's trying to play the heel. And he thinks that's going to work for him. It hasn't as of yet, because in his own words, he hasn't even taken home $1 million in any of his fights to date. So I don't know, with the level of fighting he's been on, how much that bizarre behavior is helping him, as he's not seeing nowhere near the kind of money that the Gervonta, Tank Davis, and the Devin Haney's have. With that being said, I will say, he did a pretty good job of explaining himself. It's the first time I've ever seen him conduct an interview where I felt like he actually made sense. Hinting to something else I said that Cam mentioned, that I've been asking for young fighters to get for a while now: media training. Cam spoke to, T.O. being now media trained, and it sounded like that. Another thing I liked, he said he came straight out himself, T.O. himself, and said his mother has been on him pretty hard, and wanted him to better articulate himself in these interviews. And I couldn't agree more. Kudos and hats off to his mom for keeping it real with her son. Because 99.9% of the time, he comes off in these interviews where he tries to sound philosophical, wise, and intelligent, and ends up sounding anything but that, and always, finding a way to not make his point. But the same way I critique him for that and other times, I have to actually, give him his props. And this one is that, he actually did a good job of making his points pretty clear today. A lot of the times he started off, kind of far left, but somehow he, just about every time was able to bring it back and bring his point across. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Like I said, I, again, do not agree with that style of marketing. I think there's no place for it. I think the strife that minorities in this country in particular face is no laughing matter. The history of what black and brown people have went through in this country is no laughing matter. But what I will also say is he's consistent, because the man insults everybody. Being half Puerto Rican, I also took exception to when he was saying that all Puerto Rican fighters are dumb and easy to beat. Like, I guess that's his thing. Like I said, once again, I don't agree with it, but he is uniform, and I will give credit where credit was due. Great show by Cam and Mace today, and he actually did a good job of expressing himself for the first time ever to me. And again, I think, added, credence to what I was saying, in that I don't believe he's racist. I just think he's a jackass, for lack of a better word, and chooses some asinine ways of marketing and bringing attention to himself. Will it work for him? I don't know, but like I said, I'll never agree with anyone who uses that in a way to try to generate attention, or uses somebody else's, some of the stripes they've been through, as a way to bring attention to themselves. I don't like it, but that's him. But he did at least explain himself and give a clear indicator as to why he's doing what he's doing. And actually, like I said, was able to put a sentence together and sound like, he at least thought out, what he's doing, and, has a reason for saying some of what he's saying. With that being said, that's all I have for y'all right now. Until next time, keep your hands up, your chin down, your ass off the floor. Peace.